So now we are going to discuss SEBI issue of capital and disclosure requirements regulation 2018. So this is one of the most important regulations of the SEBI. So whenever a company wants to raise the funds from the market, company will have to comply with these regulations. So there are total 301 regulations which are divided into 12 chapters. So first chapter is preliminary. There are total 3 regulations. The most important chapter because it contains the important definitions of all the important terms. So we are going to discuss all those terms later on. Then chapter number 2 is initial public offer on main board. So whenever a company wants to raise the funds through the public for the very first time, then it is called initial public offer. And company will have to comply with chapter number 2. There are total 56 regulations in it. We are going to see these also. Then chapter number 3, right issue. So right issue is basically when a company wants to issue the shares to the existing shareholders. Then company need to comply with this regulation. That is chapter number 3. And there are total 41 regulations in it. Chapter number 4, further public offer. So once the company has already raised the funds through initial public offer and again company wants to raise the funds to the public, then again it will be called as further public offer, and chapter number 4 need to be complied for that, and there are total 57 regulations in it. Then comes chapter number 5, that is preferential issue. So selected persons are invited to subscribe for the shares to the issue. So it is called preferential issue. There are total 13 regulations in it. Chapter number 5 is there. And then comes chapter number 6, qualified institutional placement. So in this case, a company wants to issue the shares to the qualified institutions through the placements, then this regulation need to be complied. There are total 10 regulations. Then comes chapter number 7, initial public offer of Indian depository receipt, then right issue of Indian depository receipt, then initial public offer by small and medium enterprise. So first of all, Indian depository receipt, what exactly it means. So whenever a foreign company wants to raise the funds through Indian market, then foreign company issue Indian depository receipts. So these chapter number 7 and 8 are related to Indian depository receipts, and total 31 and 15 regulations are in it respectively, chapter number 7 and 8. Then comes chapter number 9, initial public offer by small and medium enterprise. This gives a lot of opportunities to SMEs to raise the funds from the public. So chapter number 9 is also very important, and there are total 55 regulations in it. We are going to see that also. Then a special chapter, chapter number 10, that is innovator growth platform. This I will describe later on. This is very, very important and special chapter which will give opportunity to innovators to raise the funds from the market. Then comes bonus issue. So bonus issue is basically a company just wants to issue the shares without any cost to the shareholders. So this is called bonus issue. So if you are already having, let's say 100 shares of that company, and company comes up with a bonus issue of 1:1, so you will get additional 100 shares for free. But for the company to issue bonus shares, company will have to comply chapter number 11, and there are total 3 regulations in it. Then comes chapter 11A. There is power to relax strict enforcement of these regulations. So these are the special powers where authority can relax the provisions, applicability of these provisions to certain companies. Then comes chapter number 12, that is miscellaneous. So there are certain other matters which are covered here, miscellaneous matter, and there are total 6 regulations in it. So overall there are 301 regulations which we are going to cover. So we will meet in our next video when we will start our first chapter, that is preliminary.